Well, hello there, recruits. How are you doing today? If you haven't noticed, that pretty much everything is burning around you. Twitch is making a disaster, Kick is making a push to make more content, and YouTube is, well, YouTube. Let's talk about it. Let's chat. Let's have a discussion about the current stuff going on with streaming, and I want to give my thoughts and my opinions on it. So let's get started. And I mean, it's a surprise, obviously, considering I haven't posted a video on this channel in several months, and I do apologize for that. I've been either very busy with other things or just unmotivated to make videos, and we'll get into that in a little bit. Now, a lot of recent stuff has been happening on Twitch. They've been making a lot of really, really stupid, really bad decisions. And because of those really bad, stupid, idiotic decisions, a lot of people are upset, and rightfully so. There's a lot of reasons. Even I'm not too thrilled with what they've been doing. I'm pretty upset with it too, and I'm just a small content creator. I just have 500 followers right now, so it's like, and even I barely even get to see my monetization. So I understand. I understand the frustration. I understand the anger, and because of that, there's been a lot of things going on. And basically, this is a video giving my opinions on which platform is the best to stream on, in particular for VTubers or for people who are interested in content creation in general. And in my opinion, I still like Twitch, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I do have a bias that I do still like Twitch. I like the community. I like how the streams function and operate. I think it's a very casual, very fun environment. And it's the entire reason why I stopped streaming on YouTube to move over to Twitch. I wanted a casual environment for me to be myself and to be comfortable, to enjoy my time as a creator. I wasn't getting that same level of fulfillment here on YouTube. So I moved and pivoted my content to Twitch. And it's been amazing. I've met so many wonderful people. I have so many more friends. I am truly happy where I am as a creator, and I want to improve and get better. So Twitch making all these really bad decisions, or all these things that basically make all the content creators on edge and make everybody unhappy, definitely rubs me the wrong way too. I don't want Twitch to fail, and I'm not sure it will fail unless they continue to make really, really bad decisions with it, in which case, oh boy. But I do want there to be actual effort and transparency and actual communication happening from Twitch. And after some of the recent stuff, like seeing some of their staff act completely unprofessional, and and just overall, it's just been a really, really bad couple weeks for Twitch. And the thing is that there are creators out there that are offering their assistance, that are talented, skilled individuals who know how to improve the platform and want it to be better. I want it to be better. Everybody who streams on Twitch wants it to be better. And and Twitch is not listening. At least currently. Maybe they are, or maybe they're just completely uninterested in what the content creators have to say. So with that situation going on, the question becomes, what is the alternative? What is your second? Do you have other options as a creator? It's like, should you change and decide to abandon Twitch and stream or do stuff in somewhere else, stream elsewhere, stream on YouTube, stream on Kick, stream on Facebook, I guess. That is an option that exists. Stream on TikTok, Instagram, things like that. It's like, what are your options? In my opinion, it's not just an opinion, but I do think that it's a good idea to spread your wings out. Don't just be stuck to one platform. That was basically the mistake I made all those years ago when I made a YouTube channel. I was pretty much exclusively on YouTube. I didn't have content anywhere else. And when I decided to apply for a VTuber agency group, that's when I actually started making a push and a move to try and build brands outside of the YouTube sphere. And in a sense, even though I don't post as frequently as I like, either here or on some of those other social media platforms, there is a benefit to doing that, and it's just a matter of, I guess you could say, playing the game or trying to figure out what you want to do on those individual platforms. I mean, some people may have seen some of the little clips that we've had from Twitch streams that are here on YouTube. There aren't a lot, but there are a few. Definitely a bunch on TikTok. I think, or well, let's talk about our options here. Now, I don't know very much about streaming on some of these platforms as much as others. A good example would be places like Rumble or Kick. I don't have any experience on either of those platforms. I've never really visited them before. I think I may have checked Rumble once before. I don't remember, but for Kick in particular, while on paper what they're saying and what they're offering to creators sounds really good. And I'm not going to dissuade or discourage anybody from experimenting and broadening their horizon or trying something else in the hopes that they can get more revenue. It's completely fine. You will not get anything negative from me about that, because your decision as a content creator has to benefit you. That's actually two things that I think are very important. This is me on a tangent, but it's very important as a creator that you do stuff that makes you feel creatively fulfilled, that makes you happy, that makes you enjoy your time on a platform. It's also important to consider your audience as well. Will your audience migrate to other platforms if you decide to abandon something like Twitch? Like, let's say you decide, leaving Twitch, will your audience follow you to the other platform? That's the biggest takeaway that you should probably take from this video, is consider those options. Now with Kick, the biggest issue with Kick, as it stands right now, is that while their revenue share sounds pretty nice, you know, a 95% split does sound really good, sounds very enticing, and you know, and them saying that they give you more creative freedom, it also comes with a lot of baggage. There's a lot of questionable things going on Kick. Now, morally, you know, people can make the moral arguments about it, and that's completely fine. You know, the fact that it's owned by a gambling website and that some of the content creators are highly questionable or are morally not the best of people, that's fine. That's fine, because I think those are valid concerns and valid complaints. It's like, do you want your brand associated, or even your potential brand, to be associated with companies like this? Now, obviously, with companies like Twitch and YouTube and any of the other larger platforms, they're in pretty much the same boat. None of them are perfect. They all have dubious characters on it. You know, people who make the platform either worse or that are highly questionable. They exist everywhere. That's the most important thing. They exist everywhere. No one is exempt from this. That's what happens when you have such a large freeform platform. There's always a chance that, you know, questionable individuals will be on. Now, that said, if people decided to go on Kick because of Twitch's poor decision making, I can't entirely blame them for it, because it's like, but me, I'm the type of person who's going to sit and wait. I'm not the type of person to just jump on whatever is trendy or whatever is popular. I really don't like doing that. I like to do my due diligence, do my research, wait and see what happens, because in all honesty, Kick could go literally kick the bucket at any given point. Let's just be honest. Kick could be gone in about 2 or 3 months. This has happened to other platforms before that tried to compete with Twitch and lost. This could happen to Kick as well. So we have to keep that in consideration, and you could end up having to go back to Twitch regardless. But competition is always good, and so long and if Kick can manage to, at least in some case, force Twitch to improve their policies and to improve how they treat the content creators, that is what we really want to see. We want to see both platforms manage to hit their stride and do good things for their creators. And that also includes YouTube. You know, I guess I should talk about YouTube, huh? Despite how I have a very sordid history with YouTube when it comes to streaming, I don't like the experience of streaming on YouTube. I think it's very boring. so much of YouTube is like itemized and optimized for video creation. And while YouTube has been making attempts to improve streaming on their platform, it really doesn't feel like it's much of an improvement. I've kind of watched a couple of streams last couple of days. It doesn't feel like that much of a better experience. It feels pretty much the same as it did when I left. It's even though now they're potentially going to be offering, you know, content creators more a chance to make money through streams, you know. And that is tempting. And I don't know, if you guys are interested, let me know, like, if there's any of you who want me to stream on YouTube, though I have no clue what the hell I'll be doing or how I will stream on YouTube. Like, what will we be doing? Because that's the biggest issue with YouTube, is you have to find, it has to be so specific. You have to put, it always feels like you have to put a lot more effort into a YouTube stream opposed to a Twitch stream. A Twitch stream is normally very casual. You can, obviously a lot of people put a lot of thought into their content, and even I try to plan out like really interesting streams from time to time and to make something interesting for you guys to watch on Twitch. And sometimes, you know, and sometimes those go over really well. But on YouTube, basically, almost all your streams have to be curated that way. It's like you can't just have a lazy day where you decide, like, oh, I'm just gonna go live and chat for about whatever, you know. It doesn't even have to have a topic. Just a casual chat session with your chat, you know, just talking, shooting the breeze, stuff like that. Unless you're a very well-established content creator, doing that on YouTube is kind of iffy. It's not as easy to do. Everything has to be more considered. You have to basically write out descriptions on almost everything. Even on live streams, descriptions have to be thought out. Word search has to be taken into consideration, obviously. Tags as well. You have to have thumbnails for YouTube videos, unless you want to be incredibly lazy like me and not make thumbnails. All these things are required or necessary for YouTube. These are necessary. You need these in order to at least help boost the chance that people will watch your streams. Now, if this, you know, revenue stuff does pan out for some people, and it pans out in a way that benefits, like, even me, and I can add some of those things here to YouTube, maybe we will stream here. Maybe we will make more content here to help expand reach and whatnot. And I do think that if you're starting out as a content creator, you should probably start by making YouTube videos, kind of dip your toes in, basically, and kind of slowly get started. But at the same time, I think that if you're somebody who wants a very casual and fun experience, Twitch is probably the best current place to go. The one thing I learned a long time ago is you should not do this as a job first and foremost. It's not healthy. It's not feasible when you're starting. It's fine to have ambition. It's fine to have a dream to, like, try and start making money as soon as possible, and hopefully, you know, maybe blowing up and, you know, getting 100,000 viewers and having it be your job. That's fantastic if that can happen, but you also have to have a level of being realistic and knowing that this is a supplementary potential for income, not the main one. And that's just something that everybody has to kind of learn, I guess. Overall, I think that, you know, be on every single platform you can be and try and promote yourself as best you can. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this YouTube channel. I genuinely am not sure, because I'm still trying to figure that stuff out. I'm still trying to go through the mental hurdles of posting videos again. And this was not exactly my original way of coming back. This was not my original plan, but since all this stuff's happening, I feel like I kind of had to do a ramble video talking about it. And hopefully it's at least coherent enough to be watchable. And some people will like it, I hope. I think that even with all that said, you know, I will be trying to make more videos on YouTube. Still trying to figure out what I want to do with the channel. main thing I was thinking of is probably this channel might become more of an art channel, or where I post stuff about art and what I'm doing and my improvements on that, well, far more so than just a dumping ground for VODs and whatnot, because I feel like while that would be fine, I think that overall gaming content on YouTube is very, very hard to get it to go well. And I'd like to try and like focus on something that has to do with a skill I'm trying to improve. I do think that's beneficial for me. With all that said, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, please, of course, leave a like. You can shoot me a comment. If you stuck to the end of this video, you can feel free to subscribe as well. I greatly appreciate it. If you don't see very much of me nowadays, please feel free to follow me over on Twitch. I am live there very, very frequently. I have a lot of fun over there, and I enjoy my time with my community over there just as much as I used to enjoy my time here on YouTube. And I'm hoping that we can rebuild on YouTube enough to enjoy my time here as well. With that said, of course, I hope you recruits have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!